Sacrifice 2 either artifacts or tokens. Yeah, this is good, because then I have mana left, and here we create 2/2s. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. Ah, Man of Culture, you saw? I told you. I told you. 1/2. So basically, he just forced me to lose some life. This is all. Depopulate, you say, huh? Draw your cards, my friend, draw your cards. You will not be happy of what is about to happen, my friend. Not be happy at all. Why? Because Okazan is a thing. And why is it a thing? Because dogs are haste and vigilant. Is this a one-turn kill? Welcome everybody to this beautiful cat equipment synergy deck. This is a deck built around Jinnie Fay, but also built a little bit around Kemba, the Kha Enduring. So cat synergy with our equipments like Batterfist, Hexgold, and where is my Crowbar? This is the broken card Crowbar, but finally fixed because the update was out yesterday. So this card do not destroy all your permanents anymore. And it is really helpful, really useful here. But well, what is the base plan here? Let's think further. Jinnie Fay says whenever a token enters the battlefield, we can instead create a 2/2 cat with haste or a 3/1 dog with vigilant. So both has a really up and downs. We can choose regarding on the situation of the game what we really want. Do we want finish the game out really fast? Because cats with haste are also getting bigger with Kemba if we start equipping, because Kemba says whenever Kemba or another cat enters the battlefield, so we're creating cat tokens, we can attach up to 1 equipment to this creature, and equipped creatures we control gets +1/+1. So even though if this is not cats, they still get +1/+1 through the Kemba, but if the cat enters the battlefield, we suddenly can take out the equipment from the Rebel token and put it on our cat. That makes it bigger, not only because of Kemba, but also because of Jinnie Fay, because she makes suddenly 2/2 cats. And also everything, of course, gets bigger with Vading Announcement, super good. But what is more fun than 1 cat token, 2 cat tokens, or 3, or 4, or sometimes even 6, whatever you want, because Mondrak is also in this deck. This is just a really fun build that performs super good. I was really surprised by the performance. I already played the game, and I recommend you to check out because they are super fun, unexpected, and really cool games with Mondrak, with our Jinnie Fay. You will see all the cards and synergies. This is why I'm not going to explain too much, but I want to point some key cards in our mana base out, because we run 2 Mirexes. It creates a might creature token with toxic, but in this case, if we have Jinnie Fay, we have an endless supply on our tokens, and this gets doubled, of course, if we have our Mondrak. So usually for mid to late game, really great synergy with Mirex, but a great addition here in Okazan is why I run 2 copies. Before I run 3 copies, but then I changed 1 to Mirex, because I opened 1 in the pack. Okazan says channel 4 mana, create 2 hasty creature tokens, and with Mondrak it will be 4 hasty creature tokens, and with Jinnie Fay it will be 4 hasty 3/1 dogs with vigilance on instant speed, that often is cheapest just for 1 mana, because Mondrak legendary, Jinnie Fay legendary, Kemba legendary, so this is easily possible that we can cast this channel just for 1 mana available. But if not, as I said, Mirex every turn is really good synergy, especially with Gala Greeters that triggers once each turn, and we can trigger Gala Greeter on our turn, and with Mirex we can trigger Gala Greeter on opponent's turn. So amazing synergy all around the deck. This is why let's go straight to the gameplay. Check out how this beautiful cat and dog deck will perform there. And here we are against Blake still trying to make our cat deck viable in standard, and we're gonna see if we're gonna succeed, because this deck saw a lot of changes, saw a lot of things going through while I was building this deck. And we're gonna play for Mirrodin. Sure, it's more action against Mono Blue, although Mono Blue without a counter spell is interesting. And we're gonna see next turn. Oh wow, okay, let's attack first. Let's go Overgrow, and I like to play Restoration first because it fetches me the land out, right? So the chance to draw the land will be much lower. We are already drawing a lot of land, way too many lands for 23 land deck. And my cat is going crazy. Ooh, Skype, don't mind me. Don't mind me if I do. Skype into my cat going crazy. Into you, into Vading Announcement, into attacking to your face, into doing nothing. Si, senor. Citizen Crowbar was bugged, found out with his deck. But are you reanimation Azorius, Blake? We're gonna see now. We're gonna see if we meet here on Azorius reanimation deck, but Citizen Crowbar, huh? Will be good. Will be definitely very good. Do we draw a card next turn? I think so. If you don't get any token plus stuff, then we're gonna draw a card. And we're gonna keep Citizen Crowbar in our hand, because my opponent maybe run something like Farewell. He's gonna reanimate the Phyrexia / Gorger. This is why Citizen Crowbar will be good. So I think I consider... What's with the lands? What's with the lands? So let's go for an attack. Let's play you, let's play Citizen Crowbar, and let's cycle one of this. End the turn, so let's see if my opponent... No, he cannot reanimate next turn. Why? Because he has only one white mana. He needs more white. It's third path, sure my friend. Third path me. Third path me. Third path me. Jetmir's Garden. So my opponent is like hardcore, I'm gaining life if you want it or not. Oh, Jesus. Can I give you indestructible? Yes, I do. Actually, I do. So, let's play it and let's give it indestructible. 2 tokens, bro. Bam, bam. Pum, pum, pum. It's okay. Jinnie is okay. Oh, 0 mana. 0 mana because of Citizen and of my Mirrodin. Oh, 0, 1 mana, I'm sorry. Not 0, not 0. Depopulate. Sacrifice 1 white, yes. Sacrifice 1, 2, because this will draw me a card. The Citizen token here. Create 2 tokens. Oh. Ooh. Can I break it somehow? Let me check. Let me check. Bam. Yes, we are doing it. Create a treasure token because this will be a dog. Tapped dog. 2 tapped dogs, I'm sorry. Gaining life and putting counters. Where have you saw this freaking synergy again? And then putting the 2/2 on you. And let's go in. Let's go in. Next turn, if he don't wipe, lethal. If he wipes, not lethal. But it looks like he gonna wipe, huh? Depopulate. Okay. Ma freaker, huh? Ma freaker. But this is not a biggie. Why? Because Jinnie plus for Morodin, Morodin, creating haste creatures, attaching it instantly there, will do the trick, my love. Will do the trick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Cats beating Azorius control. Oof, satisfying. Super satisfying, super good. Let me go next. Let me go next. So, here we are in the next game against TO or TT.O. We're gonna keep it again on the play or on the draw. Again an Azorius opponent, and here is an interesting decision. Both of them are token makers, because Kemba for 5 mana makes token, Gala Greeters makes token. But, I mean, Kemba is also good to curve with Mondrak, right? So we're gonna... Oh no, you're a freaking soldier. I'm not scared of soldiers. I'm not scared of soldiers. Bro, I'm not scared of soldiers. We're gonna pop off next turn. We're gonna print Jinnie, token, tap token. This token triggers the Gala Greeter again, and bam, we're gonna get some stuff going. Nice, my friend. And then as soon as we get some stuff here going... game. No! What is missing? Oh, green source, a green source, oh, green source. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, this is why we have treasures. Greater treasure. My opponent is like, what are you playing, bro? I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you that. Sokazan costs currently 3. This is 2 with the treasure token. Maybe we can do something here. Oh, my opponent is escalating, huh? Officer, we're gonna draw some cards. Nice. Nice, nice synergies. Let's see if we can recover here somehow. There's a lot of damage currently. Game? Each game? So if I play you... Or if I play you... If I play you and then you to follow up, I will create 2 treasure tokens. But if I play you, I create a treasure token and gain life. And have 2 mana open, right? So let's do that. Let's do that. Play you, create a treasure token. This token becomes a doggy with vigilant, and this vigilant give another 2 life. Another 2 life. And I can even pop this one in my opponent's turn. So let's see if I can surprise my opponent if he attacks with, for example, recruitment officer or with something else. I can surprise him with some cats or dogs. Or maybe something else. Or we can wait until Monarch is on the board, right? For example, and then do something else. But we're gonna see how my opponent's gonna attack. Okay, only with the flyers. Annoying, sure. But... pass. But I think we need to start pooping somehow, right? Let me see. Oh, another one. This is good. So. Let me play you. Trade 2 treasure tokens. These 2 treasure tokens will become doggies. Vigilant. They will trigger again. We gain some life. And we put some counters. Then I'm gonna play the tap land. And theoretically now I can cycle, but I'm not gonna. Not gonna lie. Not gonna. I'm gonna attack with you, because Kemba is my token maker for later. Huh? Don't forget about that. And the turn? I don't think my opponent will really... Like, if you find a flying dude that makes everything flying and pump, then I'm gonna die. Most certainly. But... if not, my opponent needs to be really careful what will happen next turn. Because this is 4 3-1s. Okay, okay. My opponent goes for Brutal Qatar. Brutal Qatar on Monarch, most likely. So we're gonna see. Kitties, doggies, sure. This doesn't affect my Sokazam because it's a channel ability. I'm not casting with channel. Okay. Let's create a bunch of doggies. A big bunch of doggies. Doggies. Treasure. 1/1 counter. Life. This is how fast it can go. Doggies. Is this a cat dog tribal now? From cats? From this cats? Cat, come here. Come here, cat. From this cat? Hello? Hello? From this cat to the dog tribal. The dog is sleeping in the other room. So let's see. Let's see, bro. Let's rumble. Let's rumble. Creating more of the dogs and cats. Dogs, because haste is given by the land. Another treasure. Another counter. This treasure will be another dog. Another life. And let's go all in. Let's go all in. Okay. I should have used also Mirex to show you the synergy, but I'm gonna use it now before the Talia damage is applied, so you can see how it is popping. How is it popping, bro? Because we have here also another Jinnie that creates some doggies and some kitties, and we're gonna see. Oh, Tio, your soldiers don't have enough blockers. Why not? Why not? Why don't you have enough blocker soldiers? What's wrong with you? 7. He needs to block here, here, and here. He could be alive, no? Am I wrong? 5 is 15. Yeah, he will be alive. He will still be alive, but he will lose a lot of key creatures, obviously. But you have card draw non-stop, bro. Soldiers down, more to go. Hey, 3-0 currently because I'm testing. But good cat, good dog, good cat, good dog. Against firefighter modes, it is on scratch. She has some issue with her blood. There's like bacteria. This is why she has this cone. My mom made it. This thingy cone, so she don't scratch because she has some. No antiplant, you say? Okay. She has some bacteria in the blood that makes her all the time scratch until she's bleeding like crazy. So, oh, are you Azorius? Oh, what are you? Never saw Azorius proliferate except in my channel. Sure, let's see. Let's see. Do you like wedding announcement? Wedding announcement? Yes or no? Looks like yes. It's okay, it's good. Do you like Mondrag? No, I don't wanna play Mondrag. Do you like Jinnie? Jinnie Beanie? My opponent looks for a sweeper. This is why I didn't wanna play Mondrag, to give him indestructible in the next turn, because then I can play him. You see, instead of 1-1 or 3-1, huh? Good, huh? And later it will pop, you see? This is why. No, this is too much. Game. Sacrifice 2 other artifacts or tokens. Yeah, this is good, because then I have mana left, and here we create 2/2s. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. Ah, man of culture. You saw? I told you. I told you. 1-2. So basically, he just forced me to lose some life. This is all. Bishop gun. Bishop gun. Depopulate, you say, huh? Draw your cards, my friend. Draw your cards. You will not be happy of what is about to happen, my friend. Not be happy at all. Why? Because Okazan is a thing. And why is it a thing? Because dogs are haste and vigilant. Is this a one-turn kill? Is this a one-turn kill? Don't scream, my baby is sleeping. But how amazing is this? So we are against Blue Peter, and here we are missing red mana for the Salvio, but Mirex can fix it for 1 turn. So let's keep it, I would say. Let's see what Blue Peter is up to, and how often did we went on the draw. Now we are on the play finally. Is good, is good. So opponent is on. Jesus, are you as per control? Looks like as per control. Red mana, by the way, fixed. Sundown pass. Next turn, Kemba. Shkemba. I don't care. I don't care about Thalia. Treasure. This is an Esper control deck. Esper aggro deck with a slow curve. Usually they have like turn 1 Skrelv, turn 2 Thalia, turn 3 Rafine, and then win the game. But here they have Thalia and Rafine to win the game. We're gonna see. Right. This is not something I'm really scared of. Not something I'm scared of, bro. Not something I'm scared of, bro. Oof. Oof, oof. Oof, oof. Create a treasure token. This treasure token becomes a doggy. This doggy triggers me again and makes a life gain. Life or 2-2 countered. 2-2 is okay. Let's attack on the way back. They can block 1. But the Jinnie gonna escalate next turn with Mondrak, right? Like escalating. I mean escalating. And let's see if Esper... I mean, it's a difficult matchup because Esper provides a lot of pressure. Esper provides a lot of things. But we're gonna see. 4 mana open, I'm a little bit suspicious why my opponent didn't play anything up front. Something like Adeline will create a 1-1 token for him. And I considered Adeline in this build too, but then it was difficult to cast Jinnie Fay on curve and Adeline with double white, and Jinnie needs at least double green. Was difficult to cast. This is why I considered Adeline, but I didn't play her. And looks like my opponent used her Erotai, huh? Erotai. Should be beta Erotai. So, theoretically, purely theoretically, Mondrak will be good. But then we have 2 mana open to do nothing. If I play you first, then I have 2 mana open to do nothing. So let's play Mondrak first. With 2 mana open, maybe he has another Erotai, maybe some counter spells, right? So we're gonna see. Another Erotai, you see? I told you. I told you. Another Lantern replacement. No attacks. It's okay. It's okay. If my opponent keeps some blockers back, then it's okay. So let's see. Okay. Annoying. Annoying, definitely. But what you gonna do? Let's see. Next turn. Rebel Salvo on something. We're gonna see on what. Okay. 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 To be honest, I'm not so scared for my life total. But I'm scared that my opponent will run away with 2 loose and card advantage. Obviously. So we're gonna see where the Rebel Salvo will hit next. You're gonna kill you, and the rest is pretty uninteresting, I would say. What did he exile there? 4 and Denik. Okay. So then I think Rebel Salvo. And 3 mana left? Sure. Rebel Salvo, 2 mana left. Autopay. And then no attacks. No attacks. Let's see if my opponent has another Refine. If he does, it's okay. If he doesn't, interesting attack. Okay. Cool. Maybe Eiganjo. Maybe Eiganjo. He's looking for Sheoldred, right? And this is what Sheoldred will carry him the game. But we don't have counter spells, and Talia punishing us with the first strike and thing. I mean, Talia is a hard counter to our deck. We have the most things producing tokens and stuff are some sort of spells, but it's okay. This is too. Let's go with you. Let's create you give what, right? You give first strike thingy. So we're gonna create a Vigilant Dude. Create a Treasure Token. Treasure Token will become a Vigilant Dude. Gain some life. And then Skrelv. Yeah, sure. Let's see if my opponent maybe forgets about it, right? Maybe my opponent forgets about it. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do, actually. Okay. Is okay, is alright. Pass. Okay, okay, okay. Sure. Sure, my friend. Let's see the power of Mirex. The power of Mirex. Create a token. Autopay. What do you have? Vigilant Doggy. Treasure. Another Vigilant Doggy. And life. Life is good. Life is life. Na 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 na. Life is life. No 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 no. So let's see. 2 mana open. Why Vigilant Doggies and not cats as promised is because my opponent has Eiganjo anyway. Is because the Doggies has Vigilance. It plays around the Wandering Emperor. Although I don't think that they run Wandering Emperor because it looks like a net deck. I saw this deck with Elias Core Master and 1 copy of Ratatabik somewhere. But we're gonna see. Shieldred, okay. Sure. Draw card, my friend. A land. Sure. Let's play you. Then let's play the Citizen Crowbar. We're gonna create another doggy. He's gonna create another treasure. He's gonna create another doggy. He's gonna get another life. And then we repeat it on my opponent's turn. So let's see. Esper not closing out the game so fast is really suspicious to me, let's say. Weird suspicious. Because theoretically, purely theoretically, he could have done something. But sure, play your geeks, play your Shieldreds, play your whatever you feel for. My opponent is looking for a removal. Usually they don't run a lot of removals. Usually this deck is a net deck, only 2 removals, and this go for Throat. This is the only removal that they run, and as I said, it looks like the net deck. Sure, my friend. I cannot say be cool. He can take time. Blue Peter, I know Esper is not easy to play, but so is my deck not easy to play. And for him, this 2 life is super painful because he expects Shieldred to close out the game. He has another Shieldred, by the way. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Did I make a mistake? I think I made a mistake. In this case, we need to block it differently. In this case, I needed to activate Mirex a little bit earlier to get some life and to get some value out of here. If I double block here, Eiganjo it, right? This is what would have happened if I would have double blocked it. My turn, okay. Just give me the tokens, give me the life, give me the things, my friend. You see? Go for Throat. I told you. Then we go for more life. Oh. Resolve. How about Mondrak? Creating 2 treasure tokens. Then let's go with the good boys, good girls. In. Okay. And this is it, right? Yeah, this is it. This is it, my friends. So let's see how my opponent wants to attack now. Because some tokens can be sacrificed, no? For Mondrak to be indestructible. So theoretically, just for as an example, I can block Talia, with that I can block the Doggy and the Geeks command, Geeks Jama Bimi Bumi. Okay, so now he's starting to throwing up on the board. Jinnie Fay gun is a little bit painful, yeah, but we are creating a lot of tokens right now, so maybe some possibilities. Okay, interesting. Yeah, very interesting. He can theoretically attack with it. Where does he put the 2 counters? Let's see. Resolve. Maybe 3 counters. Just listening if my little one is awake. Okay, okay. Resolve, resolve, resolve. Pass. So in this case, you goes on you, you goes on you, and you goes on you. Yes. Then me goes indestructible. You with you. And let's see if we can somehow find some solutions, if we will get enough value out of this play. So next, Jinnie will be definitely a really interesting option here. We are alive. We are alive. Don't think that we are dead right now, right here. Next. Nope. How much legendaries? Only 1. Yeah. So I need to keep the Sokazan in my hand. So I can create in my opponent's turn 4 tokens that can block on the floor. And Refine can deal the damage, but I think Gala Greeter life gain will help me out of here. So let's see. Let's see how my opponent decides to attack first. Skrelv, okay. This is usually the Esper curve, right? Skrelv into Talia, into Refine, and then you're dead. Most likely. But we dodged a bullet. Okay, okay. Sure. My opponent has Plaza of Heroes available, so he can make creature of him indestructible. Let's see where he will put it. On the flying. Okay, I will put it there too. He can theoretically try to go for lethal, right? With 6. No, he cannot go for 6. Okay. Sure, gain a bunch of life. Are you having something in your hand? No, he gives the priority to me, so we're gonna create 4 tokens. These 4 tokens gonna get life, get more treasures, get more counters. It's not more possible, but we can block a lot, right? So, now we say pass. We're gonna go after you with this, after you with this. You block here, and the 1/1 gonna get blocked here. Just in case he has Eiganjo, what most likely he does. I don't want him to use it on Gala Greeters, because currently Gala Greeters keeping me alive with the life gain. But this means your Adeline dies. Okay, sure. So death to Adeline is pretty big deal, I think. Will be interesting if we can carry this game somehow. Resolve. But I don't see really like big draw that will skip the game here. Another Gala Greeter. Another Gala Greeter is okay. Playing you and keeping Mirex up. I mean, I think I'm dead next turn anyway, right? Yeah. I think I'm dead next turn, regardless how I will do that. Because there is no out of it. He can literally just give something unblockable and then go. Okay. It's a good game, my friend. Good game. There is nothing I can do about it. I mean, to hold so far against Esper, if he wouldn't top deck his freaking Go for Throat, I think we would have had it. We would have had a nice army of doggies that all would go for lethal damage. And here, I'm pretty surprised that my opponent didn't went for unblockable. Ah, he can because I have a token. But still. Okay. So much, too much. This is too much, my friend, even if I create the smite. But you see maybe how the Carless land does his job, or especially in these longer matchups, constantly having a token production is just amazing. And very unlucky, I would say, very unlucky this game. Maybe with a little bit better draws will be a little bit better game, but this is 7 damage, like do whatever you want. We can block here. Just block here and can't really upgrade anymore, can't really produce anymore. 0, exactly 0, yeah. I mean, so is the game. This is one of the best decks that currently played in the whole game, besides Grixis. So Grixis Esper Legends is just the best 2 decks currently in Standard. And holding against this deck, as I said, with 85% possibility, would I have had another Jinnie Fay, or would I have... would my opponent do not draw Go for Throat? 2 of them they have in the deck, 100%. Like, this is actually the net deck. I'm not gonna talk bad about Blue Peter. Maybe he changed 1 or 2 cards, but this is basically the Esper Legends that won all the tournaments and won all the qualifiers. So they run 2 Go for Throat. No other removals. The rest is Shieldreds, legendary creatures, protection from creatures, and blah blah. I would have won this game if my opponent would not have drawn another Go for Throat, or if I would have drawn another Jinnie Fay. We didn't, instead we drew Hive. That is not super helpful in this situation, but in other games Hive is super good. Nonetheless, would I recommend to craft this deck? Yeah. There is no sideboard for this deck because I do not consider this deck being good in best of 3 because it's easy sideboardable, so opponent can easily sideboard against you in this deck, and this is why I will not recommend to run it also in best of 3. In best of 1, it's a good fun deck, and I'm surprised by performance. Really, I'm surprised by performance. I think I'm currently like 5-1 with this deck, so this is the first loss with the deck. I tested it before, this deck saw a lot of changes through the time, and if you like the fun, if you have the most cards, go for it, play. If you are missing 1 or 2 cards to craft it, you will win more games than you will lose. You will have fun with it. The games are interesting, but basically the game plan at the end is build a huge board, hope not to be wiped, and kill your opponent, right? This is the basic, and this deck does it pretty good. Is there a surprise factor or something, a comeback factor in this deck? No, and this is what I think a little bit is missing in this sort of decks, right? This comeback factor, like a lot of other decks have, that suddenly throw your opponent off guard, gives you the upper hand, and you win the game at the end. This is not available here. Here, the game goes from the beginning or in your direction or in your opponent's direction. And Yeah, I'm still with the opinion, don't craft this deck. If you have the most card, go for it. It's a Mimi deck. Jinnie Fay is still, like, compared to all other 3-drops in the game, Jinnie Fay is one of the worst 3-drops that we have available, but it's a fun synergy with cats. If we start equipping our cats and they become suddenly super big, super cool, super fun, can kill opponent out of nowhere, like we saw it in the game 2 or 3, where I get these hasty dogs. Same can happen with hasty cats. Don't worry. And I like it. I like it really much. This is why I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it, and I hope to see you in the next one.